All right, so we're heading out to go deer hunting. How do you guys feel? How do you feel?
Stop.
We're only about, what the hell? We're only about 2 hours and 20 minutes behind schedule. And we are still waiting for Keith because that is what we do. We are always waiting for Keith. Okay, so it's the first morning. I'm trying to figure out where to I can put the phone so that I can also put my mascara on. Yes, I'm vlogging. I already told you guys.
It's so dang windy,
So everything is so hard. It's ridiculous.
It's not hot.
I didn't say hot. I said hard.
Oh.
It's like 5 something in the morning. I woke up.
Mom, you wake up at 5 usually.
No, I know that, but usually I'm in comfort. Usually I wake up this early, but I'm comfortable. Right now, I am not. I am not comfortable. Shush, you guys, this is my blog. This is my video blog.
Yeah, but you're yapping. Just gotta make sure you're not spreading false information. You literally
I'm pretty
have
miserable.
the most comfortable waking up out of all of us.
Miserable. Oh my god, I peed on my slipper.
How did you do that? Why are you're gonna present that to the internet?
I'm just not comfortable.
How did you pee on your
And it's
slipper?
really hard. Because you guys don't understand. Girls, we pee different. I even took my pants almost all the way off.
You have a Seahawks hoodie, Mom. It's not very camo. Take your hoodie.
I'm wearing all my camo. Oh, I don't have my face cover thing. We're gonna go and we're gonna scout. It's Thanksgiving morning.
We're hiking up a mountain.
The hunt doesn't start till tomorrow.
This is your planning, not anybody else's.
Yep, my planning. I wanted this.
I'm putting on my mittens.
I want everyone in the world to know that I wanted a puppy so that I could stay home on this trip and just, train the puppy and be home with my wine fridge.
That's why you wanted a puppy?
No, I didn't want a puppy so that I could skip out on this glorious adventure.
What you just said. You said, I want everyone to know that I asked for a puppy so that I could have stayed home.
I don't not want a puppy, so I couldn't have not stayed home. Anyways, so it was an adventurous morning so far. Keith is outside. He's outside. He's moved the generator because he's afraid that someone will steal it.
Natural.
And I think he's covering it with a camouflage blanket because we didn't bring a tarp.
That is genius.
I think that's what he's doing. Anyways, we'll keep you posted. And I will probably see you next time when the sun is up. Okay, we're at the top of the mountain. It's pretty beautiful. It's too early to see anything. So we're just sitting here. But it's kind of pretty. Okay, so we did our morning hunt. Now we're back at the camp. This is hot chocolate with alcoholic eggnog in it. Just a really super quick update. So we're about to start our afternoon glassing session. Keith has informed me that I have to walk over a wash and then get to the top of there so that I can spend a few hours looking through binoculars for deer that don't exist. Okay, so I'm out of breath, but I made it. So I don't know if you can see, I don't know if you can actually see the truck down there. And then there's this. I did it all by myself with the help of these freaking walking sticks. Yes, yes. I would have died. Okay, so we're on the top of the mountain. I think we spent probably, what do you guys think, 3 hours? 3 hours, yeah. 3 hours, 4 hours. just basically staring at nothing. And then all of a sudden...
No, immediately we saw a deer.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You were trying to take a photo of me, and I went,
Yeah,
"Deer."
I was trying to take a photo of Kingston right after we got up to the top of the mountain. And I was like, just take a pose, like look that way and pose. And so he looked over and he saw a deer and we all freaked out. We were like, oh my God, there's deer here. And then we spent the next 4 hours doing absolutely nothing, looking for deer. And about, what do you think, like 30 minutes ago?
5 o'clock.
So at 5 o'clock, I was like basically like just over it at that point. I was sitting in the chair, just staring at the spot that Kingston saw the deer when we first got here. And then I saw, well, at first I saw 2 and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I saw a 3rd one. And then I was like, Keith. Like it was, he was not
and
listening.
I was sitting on a rock hanging off a cliff.
And I was like, and then I went, there's 3 deer. And then he like looked and then I was like still looking. And then he was like, there's 4 deer. Anyways, so now we know. And there's a buck with a little spike horn. And so we're gonna come back here tomorrow morning at
and kill one.
And kill one. Okay. All right. No. Okay.
Baby.
Tomorrow. Okay. So it's the 2nd morning. I'm feeling so much better. No, I'm not. This is fine. Okay. So yesterday we saw some deer when we were out scouting. Today we're gonna go out. And I think Kingston gets the gun first. So Mason says because he was so kind. So Kingston has the gun first. And I think that the plan is that he's going to take out that buck that we saw yesterday.
Little baby.
It's kind of little. It has spikes, so I guess it's fine. But it's probably only a year old. And I probably will be crying. Yeah, it'll be his first kill. And we're all so excited. Follow up later. Okay, so it's technically the first morning of the hunt. We tried to go to the same spot that we were at yesterday where I saw the deer and some jerks were there right before us. And so we had to kind of go off script. So we went down further, like just down like this road. I don't even know this. Anyways, went down further, and Keith was using his fancy dancy GPS thing, and he's like, okay, there's like a hill right here, but it's pitch black. We don't know if there's actually a hill or not, so we trust him. And we park the truck, and we go up to the top of this like hill, and it wasn't very big, and we just wait. And
4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours again. Glassing,
Literally nothing.
freezing, yeah, doing not so much. So there ended up like we're kind of creepy because we kept looking over at like the hill that we would have been on, and we're like spying on these people. And these people, there was like 8 people or 7 people, and like a bunch of kids, and they were annoying. Anyways, they left like probably 8 o'clock, and we're all sitting there, and Keith's like, okay, well, we'll give it till like 9:15. And we're sitting there. 9 o'clock comes around, and Mason is like, damn. Well, yeah, true. So Kingston comes up to me and he's like, well, we're probably just gonna have to go pack it up soon. And like a few seconds later, Mason goes, deer. And so we all kind of like go look, and lo and behold, it's the exact same group that we saw yesterday. So that's exciting. And we saw where they're getting water, so we weren't able to get a shot, and by we I mean Kingston. It's
Down.
Yeah, well, it just kind of happened pretty quickly. So so we're gonna come back tonight, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Kingston can get the deer. So we'll let you know how that goes. Okay, so it's day 2,561. We're still alive. I'm just kidding. It's the 2nd day of actual hunting, and we're all feeling, I think, kind of tired overall. Keith has been battling a cold this whole time, so he's probably feeling it more than the rest of us. we had to get up early and get out faster this morning because there's this other group with some kids, and so we have to like beat them out here. It's really important, I guess. There's like shenanigans that happen so that like certain hunters can't steal. Like, so if we get here first, like they have to go somewhere else. But I guess like they don't understand that rule, which in all fairness, I wouldn't have known that that was a rule either. I mean, obviously you don't shoot at other people, but whatever. So, yesterday they kept coming near where we were hunting, and it was really pissing Keith and the boys off. I was like, man, it's a big wilderness. There's room for everybody. But there's only one. But there's only one little tiny spike buck. So, you know, I guess go away. While I was glassing yesterday, I saw like this super fucking creepy humanoid shape looking thing, and I was like,
it was me.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. So when you're glassing, like I think when you in between feeling like your eyes are gonna bleed and that you've been staring at the same thing for way too long, you can also start seeing really creepy people staring at you. We have to get to the top of this little hill, and then I will update a little bit more on what our plan is. Okay, so morning. No, I'm not restarting. That's the new intro now. Morning session went okay, I guess. So it was freezing. It was super windy.
We saw some deer.
We did.
And cows.
So Keith was sleeping and snoring, and then woke up.
Yeah, that part was miserable.
Yeah, that part was pretty miserable for us. And then woke up, and we'd all been like glassing for like an hour and a half, you know. He wakes up, and then he's on his phone or whatever, and then of course he spots some freaking deer, making it look all easy and
My
whatnot.
man sleeps.
He sleeps.
Watches stuff on his
Yes.
phone. And then he just looks once.
Yep.
He finds deer.
Yep.
They just spawn in front of him.
So,
Little babies.
yeah, so it was 2 does and a little tiny baby, super cute.
Kill.
No, you can't kill that.
I
It's a
can
baby.
in 1 year when it grows up.
You don't know, it could be a girl.
I'll tape some sticks to its head.
Anyway,
Tags. But yeah,
so
you can get doe tags for more than one day.
spent about 4 hours up on the mountain. We're gonna go somewhere else this afternoon.
Newsflash.
More
it sucked.
hiking. Yeah. So now I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure we've decided that we all need to re-up on snacks. So we have to drive to like a gas station that's about 25-30 minutes away. I'm excited because they have flushing toilets. So I'm definitely gonna use the restroom. Had I known we were gonna go, I would also bring...
I'll probably try to take a poop.
Mason's gonna try to take a poop. And yeah, we'll keep you updated on how Mason's poop goes. So we just went into Safeway,
Oh my god.
dressed pretty cool.
Oh my god, we just went to Safeway?
I wanted to go to Denny's and get pancakes, but Keith said that we smell bad, and so
You do smell bad.
he said no. I was like, I don't really care if I smell bad, I just wanted pancakes. And mainly hot food that I don't have to make for myself or anybody else.
Oh,
I know. Poor me.
I haven't cooked once though. So.
We are going to hit up McDonald's because I guess they don't care if we stink. And then we're gonna head back, and we are going to, what are we doing? What do we do when we get back? Probably napping. If I had to list my favorite things about hunting, napping would probably be...
Sleeping is so much better.
I feel like number 3 at least. First thing is spending time with the kids, right? Second thing would be probably like the views, just because it's like peaceful. Third thing would
The
be
views are
napping.
pretty good.
Yeah, I know. If you weren't cutting me off.
On this evening
Third thing
hunt,
would be
we're gonna-
napping. Fourth thing would be, I don't know, maybe I guess like not working, maybe? I don't know. Huh? Yeah, like spotting the wildlife is cool, but would that go with views? No. Okay, so
These are inanimate objects.
okay, well then I would put wildlife ahead of like spotting the wildlife. I mean, I get excited when we see cows, wild cows.
When we see deer, I freak out.
And wild donkeys. I get so excited. And I make Keith take pictures of them.
I like the
especially if
hawks.
there's babies.
The hawks are pretty cool.
That first
Yeah, the hawk was
hawk
cute. That was adorable. Okay, so then I guess, yeah. So then we have to shove everything else down. So the first thing is going to be... So first thing is spending time with the family. Second thing is going to be the animals. Like seeing the animals, the wildlife. Third thing is going to be... I think I'm going to put... Yeah, the views, and then napping. I was trying to figure out if I should put views in front of napping, but no. I'll do.
Darn, how long is this?
It's gonna be a long one. And then, well, now I lost my train of thought. Thank you for that, Mason.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, so napping is fourth, and then,
You guys got
what was
trash?
fifth? What was last?
Give me your trash.
I don't remember what was last. Next time I'll do the 5 things that I think are the worst about this trip or hunting in general. All right, so we are headed up to a bigger mountain. I don't even, it's not Belmont, it's Mason's Mountain. Mason's Mountain. We got back to camp after McDonald's, and I washed my hair with bottled water.
Critical thing that happened.
This is critical, guys, because like I don't know if you can tell, it's like just so silky and soft. Like for some reason my skin hates camping.
In chronological orders.
But
You got attacked by a Yodi first.
oh yeah, that's funny too. Okay. So anyways, my hair loves camping, my skin doesn't. So we get back and we had like the trash like tied up, but it was like outside, like kind of underneath the trailer. And we get back and like the trash is like kind of scattered around camp. We're like, crap. First we thought maybe it was the wind, but there was like 5 bowls. Like just,
Rice bowls.
well, like 4 rice bowls, and then like, I think there was actually 6 bowls.
One
Cause there was,
oatmeal bowl.
yeah, because there was an oatmeal bowl. Anyways, all the bowls were like in a line and like upside down. Like it was really weird. And
That
then,
chicken was good.
and then we found the chicken thing, like what that the chicken was in, and that was like licked clean. So the bag was kind of tore up, and the chicken thing was licked clean. So the coyote, we're assuming it was a coyote, must have licked each individual bowl somehow, and like they flipped over. Anyways, it was kind of cute. Anything else? Any other updates? I don't think there's any
I
updates.
finished half my essay.
Yes, Mason finished half of his essay, so that's also good. I don't think there's any other updates. Okay, so we will, I'll update you if anything really cool happens. Okay, this guy that I married is a fucking psychopath, okay? So it's like this shale, loose rock shit. Straight down. No. Fucking no. And then he's like, be quiet. Like the deer are gonna hear you. I might fucking die. My kid might die. Look at my kid. What the fuck? Deer don't even live up here. Like, where are you going? Where is it? I will fight these people. Don't they know that I'm being forced to freaking hunt? Like, why do I have to whisper and be quiet when these jerks are allowed to run their UTVs or whatever the frick it is all through the mountains? so it's Sunday morning. Babe, can you roll your window up, please? Then turn the AC on. So, we did not wake up for the morning hunt this morning. I think that we were all just kind of exhausted and just kind of, I don't know. It was hard. Plus it was Kingston's day with the gun, and Kingston was like, nope, I want to go back to bed. And none of us were going to argue with that. Good news is that all of these people with their freaking UTVs and their campers and all that crap, they're all leaving because it's Sunday. We're not leaving until tomorrow night. So that kind of gives us a little bit of time without all of these UTVs running around making a whole bunch of noise. The plan right now, so it's like 10 in the morning, we're gonna go as deep as we can with the truck, and then see if we can do some glassing probably from the truck. I don't know. We've been hearing that there's big bucks in the flats, but there's so many washes, it just kind of makes it difficult because you have to get high to be able to see into them. And even when you're high, you still can't really see into them very well. So we're just gonna go glass and see what we can find and spend the day just kind of scouting before the afternoon hunting time starts. Am I missing anything, guys? Oh yeah, it took Keith 50 minutes to get ready. They wanted me to make sure that I included that. Anything else? Nope, I think that's it. Everyone's quiet. We're feeling kind of defeated, guys. So hopefully something really cool happens. Something cool. Okay, so quick update. So we climbed this like sketchy freaking mountain, hill, whatever. Didn't see anything. Like we didn't even see cows, like nothing. So we were like, okay, there's probably no water close by here. And so we were driving back because we saw this tank that we didn't know existed before. So we drove back, and we just happened to see this guy rolling up with like a freaking
Bale of hay.
like a bale of hay on the back of his, UTV, his Razor. And we're like, oh shit, like he's gonna go, like these are his cows that we've been seeing, and two, he probably knows some stuff. Anyways, he stopped and he was giving Keith and Kingston like just the lowdown. He's like, okay, you gotta go to this place, there's this like buck here, you gotta go to this other place, there's this buck there, there's like this water, there's this little lake thing, giving us all the information. So then Keith gets back in the truck and he's like, I should have written that stuff down. And because he did not write that stuff down. And so anyway, so then he's coming up behind us as we're trying to figure out like where we're gonna go, and he's like, well, I'm gonna go to this other tank right now to drop off this other bale of hay, and I think he said he had to turn it off or something. And so now we're following this guy, this freaking awesome dude, this guy. We're just following him to the deer. How cool is that? So I'll let you know when we brutally murder something.
Never like it.
All right, so it's the morning of, it's our last hunt time that we have here. And we're back at the same spot that we glassed like the second day. I don't even know. The days are kind of mixing together at this point. Yeah, so we've seen the spike here. We are looking at the first watering tank. Everything else has just kind of been a bust. So,
And the guy ruined our spot last night.
oh yeah. So last night, we were at that other tank that our cool new friend showed us. And we're freaking like, it's so flat, and there isn't really like a good place to set up. So we're like moving around, and we're trying to find a good spot so that we can have, a clear shot on a deer that was kind of, or a buck, sorry, around the watering tank, and just could not find any place. So we're like, okay, we're just gonna have to like lay up on this flat area in these bushes, and we literally are like just sitting in like, I'm sitting in a bush, like just sitting in a bush. And Kingston and Keith are sitting in a bush. And Mason's sitting in between two bushes.
Writing an essay.
Writing an essay.
I'm sitting in your bush.
No excuses.
No excuses.
And so we're sitting there for like an hour and a half. Both of my feet have fallen asleep. My butt hurts. Mason's back hurts. Keith's like kind of like laying down at some point. And some guy right at like 4:45, right before like that perfect, yeah, deer, like perfect deer hunting time. Some guy in a Jeep with a kid just comes rolling through, stops, like looks at the water tank.
Waves.
Well, then he like drives off like right past us in our bushes. And he's like, and we're like, and so, I mean, he would have scared anything off. It was so frustrating, so frustrating. So yesterday was a total, just bust. It was not good. So today's our last opportunity.
You mean
This morning.
It's not even an opportunity. It's kind of a guarantee.
Mason has that mentality. He's got that winner mindset. So
dog
And we didn't hunt
fingers crossed. Today's the day. This is the spot. And everything works out. Because this has been a lot of hardship. So I hope that we can pull out a win. Pull out a W. Hardship for me. Alright, so the hunt is over. We've loaded up the trailer. I don't know if you can see. You can't see it. We're heading home. So close. So very, very, very close. So Mason had the gun, and we saw that little spike again. And he was kind of far out. We thought maybe he was going to go to the water tank, and he wasn't. He was just chilling and eating.
So I tried blasting him from 500 yards.
So Mason tried blasting him from 500 yards, and he was
I gave him a little
like,
haircut.
yeah, he gave him a haircut for sure. Like, it was right over the top. Like, barely. So, tried to, find him, get him again. He ran off, was taunting us, eating a little bit, and then we lost him over a mountain and into a wash, which seems to be how desert hunting works. These washes are crazy hard to deal with. I hate hunting. It was frustrating and miserable, and I mean, yeah, and I can't wait to do it again. I hate it. It's stupid. I'm never doing it. I'm just kidding. I'm already looking up stuff about the next unit. So it's just, it's very frustrating, and like a part of me wanted to be like, oh, well, we just need to keep our eyes open and glass and just hunt for this thing all day long and trek after it. And like, I think maybe it's like that don't know when to quit kind of thing, maybe. So I was kind of frustrated with Keith and the boys, because I'm like, well, clearly we need to just suffer more and longer, and we just need to keep looking, and he'll come back through here. But they were like, no, we have homework, and we want to go home and shower, and so I was kind of irritated, and then I snapped out of it. I think I just like, it's so much like struggle, like, and they keep belittling my struggle, and I don't like that. I don't appreciate that at all. I'm like, I washed my hair one time in like 5 days using bottled water.
I didn't wash my hair at all.
Yeah, Keith just didn't wash his hair at all, which is gross. I didn't have a bathroom. Like, it was full-on struggle.
We were in a freaking trailer.
But no power and water.
Yeah, we did. We had a generator.
The generator was sketchy.
You act like you were living.
It was so hard.
In a sleeping bag.
It was so hard, and they're like belittling my pain and suffering, and that makes me angry too.
It's so hard. You were able to boil water for your tea every morning. You had propane. You had power.
So I hate it. I really do. But I can't wait to do it again and get an animal. I mean, this is 2 for 2, right? Like, turkey hunt, no turkey, deer hunt, no deer, but I do think that this unit and these deer, like these mule deer, no wonder it has such a low success rating. It's hard. These washes make it difficult. So anyways, it was a fun experience overall. I know I already did like the top 5 things that I liked about the hunt, and those stay the same.
Top 5 things you hate.
Yeah, so I feel like it would be a good opportunity for me to tell you guys about the things that I think are the crappiest part. So number 1 crappiest thing about hunting is, well, not being successful. Like not brutally murdering something, I guess. I don't know. That sucks. I don't know if that's number 1 or not, but waking up really, really, really early in the morning when it's freezing cold outside. So like, I think waking up really, really early.
Taking naps is one of your favorite things.
Yeah.
This was kind of amazing.
Yeah, so waking up very, very early, freezing your butt off, having to sit in like one position, not be able to move, and your feet fall asleep, and your butt is like, I don't even know if my butt fell asleep or not. I think it's just my legs fell asleep, but like just being in like very uncomfortable positions and feeling like you can't move because you don't want to scare something off. And definitely
My least favorite part was?
my least favorite part, honestly, like the freaking thing that really made me
was a small blonde woman who would always tell me to be quiet.
a small blonde woman. I cannot handle them being loud. Like when we're all glassing and they're like crunch, crunch, stomp, stomp, stomp. I'm like, shut up. I can't handle it.
Did you spot, Mom?
I spotted a lot.
I think I spotted more than you.
No, I spotted more than you. I spotted 4 of them. Okay, and now, okay, so there's a lot of fighting happening.
A rock.
That rock looked just like a deer, okay? Okay, let me finish my list so I can end this. It's already been forever. Okay, the thing I hated the most was Keith's inability to close the freaking door to the trailer. I swear to God. Oh my God. Like that was enough.
Right back in. I don't even know.
No, like there's moths, there's flies, there's all sorts of things. Just close the door. It's not that hard. Like, but he would intentionally for 5 days just not close it, and I don't understand. So there it is. There's my list. I think in order, it's gonna be the freezing cold. Like that's I think the worst part for me. Second is waking up 4 in the morning. That sucks. Third worst thing is not being successful. No, third worst thing is Keith in the damn door, for sure. Keith in the door was third. Fourth is,
You hated that the most.
I know, but I'm going in order. Okay, so Keith in the door is definitely third. And then it would be being uncomfortable, and then I think the last thing is like not being successful, honestly. Putting into perspective, Keith with the door was way worse than not getting a deer. So, you know, yeah, for sure. Okay, all right, so that was it. Mule deer hunt 2023 in unit, what unit are we in? 42? Yep. It's the second family hunt, and we will be back with our third hunt, which is going to be javelina in what unit?
I don't know.
In unit, I don't know. So we'll see you then.